10 foreign movies you need to watch before you die. You like watching films, but you're bored to see the same stuff, like seeing the same topics, same faces, same stories, cliches. If you want to get out of Hollywood cinema but don't know where to start, here is our top 10 foreign movies. City of God. Do you like action? Well, in this case, this movie will satisfy you. City of God, in its original name, Cidade de Deus, is a Brazilian-French crime drama film which was directed by Fernando Meirelles and Katia Lund, was released in 2002 and received worldwide critical acclaim and was nominated for 4 Academy Awards in 2004. Being adapted from Paulo Lin's novel, it is based on a true story of a ghetto life in Brazil. It depicts the growth of organized crime in the Cidade de Deus suburb of Rio de Janeiro between the end of the 1960s and the beginning of the 1980s, with the closure of the film depicting the war between the drug dealer and the vigilante turned criminal. And for a reminder, City of God takes its place as 23rd movie in IMDb's top 250. Climax. Be aware, because this movie will blow your mind. Before we start, we suggest you that you should watch this film in a big screen and favorably in dark. Climax, which is the latest work of French director Gaspar Noé, made its audience in 2018 and is based on a true story. Dealing with experimental psychedelic dance and horror genre, Noé handles many topics in his film, from mythology to world history, in a symbolist way. The film takes place during winter 1996 within a single building and features a large ensemble cast of 24 portraying a French dance troupe throwing an after-party after a rehearsal. However, the celebrations take a darker turn when everyone becomes increasingly agitated and confused, and the group begins to suspect that their sangria has been laced with LSD. The cast of the film consists almost exclusively of dancers who had no previous acting experience. Besides carrying symbolist contents, Climax has lots to offer to its audiences. If you like seeing drug issues in a movie, you should definitely add this film to your list. Roma. Roma may lead you to think like award-winning films are boring, especially if you're a real Hollywood fan. However, this film became a big deal with its subject matter and cinematography. But let me introduce you it a little. Roma is a 2018 drama film written and directed by Alfonso Cuarón. It tells a year in the life of a middle-class family's mate in Mexico City in the early 70s. Roma received a number of accolades with 10 nominations at the 91st Academy Awards. It became the first Mexican entry to win Best Foreign Language Film and also won for Best Cinematography and Best Director, becoming the first foreign language film to win in the last category. It also won several international awards. So, when you can spare time for yourself to watch something, you can gather your family and watch this black and white movie, which also informs you about political history of Mexico. The Lobster. We can say that The Lobster is a strange movie to watch, but we assure you that it will stay on your mind with the subject and music. The Lobster, which was directed by Yorgos Lanthimos and released in 2015, is a great movie. Although it's not the first movie of the director, Lanthimos has become known all over the world with this film. Also, you can witness the great acting of Colin Farrell from the Hollywood world. Here is a movie summary. In a dystopian near future, single people, according to the laws of the city, are taken to the hotel where they are obliged to find a romantic partner in 45 days or are transformed into beasts and sent off into the woods. The Best Offer. The Best Offer, or in its original name, La Migliore Offerta, is a 2013 English-language Italian psychological thriller written and directed by Giuseppe Tornatore. A movie based on painting. It sounds boring, doesn't it? Please destroy your biases. This film, which has a perfect fluency, can make you an art lover even if you are not the best fan of arts. Other good news for you. Geoffrey Rush and Donald Sutherland, whom we know from Hollywood cinema, are at peak of their acting performances. If you're an art lover, we guarantee that you will love this film. But if you're, nah, I'm not interested in such of things guy, you will also enjoy every second of this film. A Man Called Ove. Again, we offer you a film that you can watch with your family. the movie which tells the story of Ove, an ill-tempered, isolated retiree who spends his days enforcing block association rules and visiting his wife's grave, has finally given up on life, just as an unlikely friendship develops with his boisterous new neighbors. A Man Called Ove, in its original form, En Man Som Heter Ove, is a Swedish comedy drama film which was released to cinemas in 2015. The film was written and directed by Hans Holm and is based on author Fredrik Backman's 2002 book of the same name. In the leading role as Ove is Rolf Lassgård. The film was nominated for 6 awards. It's an ideal film for those who want to make new beginnings and those who are having a bad day. Such a movie that you can find pieces from your lives. The Skin I Live In. The Skin I Live In, or La piel que habito in Spanish, is a 2011 Spanish psychological thriller drama film written and directed by Pedro Almodóvar, and it's based on Theo Jonquet's novel Miguel. It tells the story of a brilliant plastic surgeon haunted by past tragedies, creates a type of synthetic skin that withstands any kind of damage. His Genia Epic, a mysterious and volatile woman who holds the key to its obsession. It can be counted as one of the most striking and strange films of Pedro Almodóvar, who is famous for making films about women and women issues. Even if you decide to take a look at the film for 5 minutes, you will find yourself in front of the screen haven't moved any muscles. Antonio Banderas, whom we all know very well, also plays the leading role in this film, which makes this film even more attractive. Although we recommend this film to all viewers, we especially suggest it to our female viewers to watch it like all other Almodóvar films. Run Lila Run. You're fed up with watching series. You're dying to watch a movie, but sometimes they are too long and you don't want to get into a new topic, into a new set of events. You get bored eventually. If that is you, this film is just for you. Run Lola Run, or Lola Rennt in its original form, is a 1998 German thriller film. The film was written and directed by Tom Tykwer. The story follows a woman who needs to obtain 100,000 Deutschmark in 20 minutes to save her boyfriend's life. When this 80-minute movie ends, you won't understand how the time passes and you will experience how relative time is. Do you also like electronic music? Stop the video and jump to this movie. But hey, come back after that, right? Old Boy. Warning: do not watch this film with your family. But this is definitely the most Hollywood-like movie on our list. If you're craving to watch a really good movie, we suggest you to watch Old Boy, a South Korean movie full of action, blood, and good story. Old Boy is a 2003 South Korean neo-noir mystery thriller film co-written and directed by Park Chan-wook. It's based on the Japanese manga of the same name. The film follows the story of Oh Dae-soo, who is imprisoned in a cell which resembles the hotel room for 15 years without knowing the identity of his captor or his captor's motives. When he is finally released, Dae-soo finds himself still trapped in a web of conspiracy and violence. His own quest for vengeance becomes tied in with romance when he falls in love with an attractive young sushi chef. My Father and My Son. Finally, we end our list with Turkish cinema, which most of you probably don't know. Although Can Irmak is generally known for his dramas and melodramas, in this film he narrates the story to the screen through the eyes of a child whose mother is dead and left alone with his father. You should prepare your napkins, because this movie will make you laugh and cry. My Father and My Son, or in Turkish Babam ve Oğlum, is a 2005 Turkish drama film written and directed by Can Irmak about a family torn apart by the 80s Turkish Kuberat. The film, which went on nationwide release in 2005, became one of the highest-grossing Turkish films in history. You can find all Amazon links of the movies in the description. What was your favorite one? Share us in the comments below. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and give a big thumbs up if you like it. If you want to make some suggestions to this list, please share with us. We can make a part 2 with your favorite movie in it. Thanks for watching.